We are back for game number 58 of our simulated Red Sox season. Red Sox and Astros playing the second of 3 games this weekend. Houston dominated the first game, winning 14-5. They are in good position to take this game as well, with a big advantage on the mound. Red Sox have Bryan Mata going. He has not looked like he belongs in the major leagues his last couple starts, including his last one against Houston when the Astros roughed him up pretty good. Houston going with Lance McCullers, whose success this season led them to being willing to trade Zach Greinke. So, big advantage on the pitching side for Houston, and we know their lineup is very deep. Two changes for Houston in this one. They got Yuli Gurriel back in at DH, and Martin Maldonado is behind the plate. Red Sox have a couple subs as well, with Michael Chavis getting the start for Jose Peraza at second, and Kevin Plawecki getting the start behind the plate for Christian Vazquez. So Red Sox are probably going to need some offense in this one. They get Andrew Benintendi leading things off here in the top of the first. McCullers leading the league in wins. 2-2 pitch here. He starts the game off with a strikeout. Now a 2-2 coming in on Alex Verdugo. Verdugo hits it pretty well, but it's going to be right at Alvarez. So 2 up, 2 down to start this game for the Red Sox. Bringing up J.D. Martinez. He's got a 2-2 count as well. And it's going to be another strikeout. So a 1-2-3 first for McCullers. And it is scoreless as we head to the bottom of the first. Bryan Mata taking the mound against a red-hot Houston offense. He's got to throw strikes, but it's easier said than done against this lineup. He starts the game off with a backwards K against Kyle Tucker. Bring Jose Altuve up, and he's got a 2-2 count. He hits a little floater into left field that's going to fall in for a hit. Altuve is just killing the Red Sox. He's got a 500 batting average against the Red Sox, in this being their 5th game of the season series. Puts a runner on first in front of Alex Bregman. And Bregman's going to take ball 4, and here we go. Houston's got 2 on with 1 out, and Yordan Alvarez, not the guy you want to see at the plate right now. First pitch coming into Alvarez, and that's shot into center field for a base hit. Altuve will stay at third, and the bases are loaded. Bryan Mata, once again, finding himself in some trouble. Yuli Gurriel coming up with the bases loaded and 1 out. He gets a little tapper back to the mound. Mata's going to be able to make the play at the plate. They won't get the double play, but that's a big out there to cut down Altuve at home. Keeps the game scoreless for the second out. Still going to get Michael Brantley here with the bases loaded, as Brantley hits it on the ground over to Chavis. And Mata gets himself out of some serious trouble. Astros leave the bases loaded. Big time performance getting out of that jam there from Mata. So Rafael Devers leads things off here in the top of the second. 2-2 count. And he hits it into right field, going through the shift, just lines it through everybody, and the Red Sox get the leadoff man on here in the second. First base runner of the game is Rafael Devers. He's on in front of Xander Bogaerts, as Bogaerts gives McCullers his 3rd strikeout already in this game. Jackie Bradley Jr. shoots it into center field, and that's going to be another base hit. Devers is rounding second. He's going to head into third without a throw. So Devers and Bradley get a couple singles in the inning. Red Sox got something cooking here. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Mitch Moreland coming up. 0-2 pitch coming in. And that's a brutal strikeout. Moreland has to make contact there. He cannot do it. It's going to leave it up to Michael Chavis. And Chavis is going to strike out as well. And 5 strikeouts already from McCullers. Red Sox leave runners on the corners. Can't do that against this Astros team. It is still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second. George Springer to lead things off for Houston. And he's going to swing through strike 3. So second strikeout from Mata. Brings up Carlos Correa. Correa is red hot at the plate right now. And he hits it on the ground over to Bogaerts, but Bogaerts is going to get up with it for out number 2. Now the 2-2 to Martin Maldonado. Strikeout number 3 for Mata. It's a perfect inning for Mata. We are are still scoreless as we head into the third. Kevin Plawecki to lead things off for the Red Sox. And he's going to make contact, but it's a routine fly ball out to right field for the first out. Andrew Benintendi coming up next, swinging at the first pitch. He hits it in the air out towards deep center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall and straightaway center field. Benintendi will slide into second base. And for the second straight inning, the Red Sox have a runner in scoring position here with less than 2 outs. But Benintendi has to come out of the game. Red Sox cannot catch a break right now. So Benintendi hurts his knee on the slide. Let's see if there's any diagnosis. He will be fine, but he's not going to return for this game. Jose Peraza comes in to run. So Peraza at second base as Verdugo hits it on the ground over to Altuve. It's going to be the second out. Peraza does move over to third base, but JD Martinez needs to get a hit to bring this run home. 0-1 pitch coming in, and that's going to be right at Altuve. And for the second straight inning, the Red Sox leave a runner at third, and we are still scoreless as we head into the bottom of the third. Astros bringing the top of the order back around to face Mata for a second time. And Kyle Tucker draws a walk to lead off the inning. Second walk of the day for Mata, puts a runner on in front of Jose Altuve. And Altuve shoots it right up through the middle. That's going to get into center field. Tucker's going to head over to third base. He'll get in there without even sliding. And a walk and a single to start off the third. Astros have runners on the corners with nobody out. Mata needs to do something big to get out of this one. And that's a nice little start there as Jose Altuve tries to steal second and Kevin Plawecki nails him. So it takes one runner off the board and puts 1 out, but still a runner at third with 1 out for Alex Bregman. Mata gets a huge strikeout there. So now 2 outs. Yordan Alvarez at the plate, runner at third. 1-0 pitch coming in. Alvarez hits a little ground ball over to Chavis. And that's going to do it. So once again, Brian Mata working his way out of trouble as we are still scoreless in the fourth. Both offenses wasting some early chances. Rafael Devers leads things off for the Red Sox. He hits it on the ground to Alvarez for the first out. First pitch coming into Xander Bogaerts. And he hits it out in the air to left field, but that's going to hang up for Michael Brantley. So 2 quick outs here in the fourth. 1-1 to Jackie Bradley Jr. That's hit out towards center field, but George Springer should have plenty of time to get under that one. And he does, and the Red Sox go down in order in the fourth. We are still scoreless as we head into the bottom of the fourth. Yuli Gurriel to lead things off for the Astros against Brian Mata. 1-1 pitch. And that's hit in the air to left field. That's going to fall in front of Jose Peraza. Oh, Zue Lin's out there. No idea why they would take out Peraza and put Lin in left field, but that is apparently what they decided to do. I didn't even notice that. But either way, Yuli Gurriel is on with a leadoff single in front of Michael Brantley. Brantley hits it on the ground to Devers. Throws it over to second for 1. Big double play there. And the bases are empty with 2 outs now for George Springer. And that's strike 3. Brian Mata coming through. Gives up the leadoff single, but still only faces 3 as we head into the fifth. That is still a scoreless ball game. Mitch Moreland to lead things off for the Red Sox. 1-1 pitch. Moreland lines it. Oh, Altuve's going to get there. I thought that was going to sneak by. First pitch now to Michael Chavis. Chavis hits it out towards left center field, but Brantley will get there. Red Sox hitting some line drives the last few at-bats, but right at the defense. Kevin Plawecki's going to take a 2-out walk. Brings the top of the order back around, but Zue Lin is the top of the order at this point, with Andrew Benintendi leaving with an injury. And Zue Lin is going to strike out to end the inning. So we are halfway through this game, and we are still scoreless. Carlos Correa is going to lead off the bottom of the fifth for the Astros, and he's got a full count. He hits a pop-up into shallow center field. Bradley's going to come in on it. 1 down. 0-2 to Martin Maldonado, and he'll watch strike 3 go by. Now third time around for the top of the order as Kyle Tucker hits it on the ground to Michael Chavis. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Mata in the 5th. We are still scoreless as we head into the 6th. Alex Verdugo leading off for the Red Sox. Third time through the order here for Boston. McCullers has been very good. And Verdugo hits a little tapper back to the mound for out number 1. JD Martinez now has a 3-1 count. And he pops it up in foul ground. So 2 quick outs here in the 6th. Rafael Devers looking to keep things going. He's got a 1-2 pitch coming in, and he can't make contact. 7 strikeouts for McCullers. It is still 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Jose Altuve leading things off, and he's going to take ball 4. Leadoff walk there for Brian Mata. He's up to 85 pitches. This could be trouble here. 1-2 pitch to Alex Bregman, and that's going to get by Plawecki. Altuve makes his way over to second base. Not ideal. And then Alex Bregman takes a walk. And Mata is starting to lose the zone a little bit here with the Yordan Alvarez coming up. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch to Alvarez. And that's ripped out towards deep right field, but Verdugo's going to get there. Altuve is going to make his way over to third base, however. So Houston gets a runner on third with just 1 out. Runners on the corners, actually, for Yuli Gurriel. As Bregman takes off, Plawecki's not going to get him this time, so that takes away the double play chance. Red Sox bring the infield in. Runners at second and third with 1 out. As Gurriel hits it on the ground to Devers. But Devers doesn't have a play. It's a little tapper, and it's going to work out perfectly for the Astros. A little weak tapper down the third base line. Devers doesn't have a play at the plate. Can't make the play at first base. Astros take a 1-0 lead, and they still have runners on the corners here as Kevin Shackelford is coming in for Brian Mata. All in all, a solid day for Brian Mata, but... And Gurriel's going to steal second base. So Houston's starting to run all over Kevin Plawecki. Big ground ball there from Shackelford, though. Gets the second out, and runner has to stay at third base. It's now 2 in scoring position, 2 out for George Springer. And that's a ground ball over to Bogarts, and he'll make the play. So that inning could have been worse, but Houston does get a run on a little tapper of an infield single. It is 1-0 Houston as we head into the 7th. Red Sox desperate for some offense here. Xander Bogaerts to lead things off, and he's going to swing through strike 3. Doesn't help when the Red Sox best hitters just can't make contact. As Jackie Bradley Jr. hits one right to Jose Altuve for the second out. McCullers has settled into a groove these last few innings. And Mitch Moreland watches strike 3 go by. The Red Sox go down in order. No answer for the Astros getting their run. We get to the bottom of the 7th. Still 1-0 Houston. Carlos Correa leading things off here as he takes strike 3. 1-2 to Martin Maldonado. Another strikeout for Shackelford. Looking to make it a perfect inning here. Full count on Kyle Tucker. And Tucker's going to line it into center field, keep the inning alive there with a 2-out single. And that's going to do it for Shackelford as Parker Markle's going to come on to face Jose Altuve. Runner on first with 2 outs. And Tucker takes off. Plawecki has thrown out 1 runner, but ever since Kansas City stole a few bases, stole 8 bases in that one game, everybody's running all over the Red Sox. So Jose Altuve hits it right to Xander Bogaerts, and that's going to end the inning. So Markle strands the runner at second, but the Red Sox offense can't get anything going in this game. They are trailing 1-0 as we head into the top of the 8th. Chavis, Plawecki, and Lynn do up in this inning. As Michael Chavis swings through strike 3, 10th strikeout for Lance McCullers. make it 11. Now a full count on Zue Lin. And he gets a little tapper over to second base. Altuve's going to get it, but he's not going to make a throw, so that could be the break the Red Sox needed. A little infield single keeps the inning going. Alex Verdugo coming up now. A double would be huge, but instead it's a little weak ground ball back to the mound, and that's going to end the inning. So Red Sox get shut out again as we head into the bottom of the 8th. It is still 1-0 Houston. Parker Markle still on the mound for the Red Sox as Alex Bregman hits a fly ball out to right field for out number 1. Yordan Alvarez swings through strike 3 for the second out. And Yuri Gurriel coming up next has the only RBI for either side in this game, but he's going to swing through strike 3 there. So Parker Markle does the job. Red Sox pitching has done the job all night. But we head into the 9th. Red Sox trailing 1-0. Lance McCullers is out of the game, which is the good news. Bad news is Ryan Presley is in the game. He is very good. Numbers aren't great this year, but he is a very good pitcher. Martinez, Devers, Bogaerts do up for Boston here in the 9th. Martinez has a full count, looking for his first hit of the day, and he hits a little ground ball back to the mound for out number 1. 1-2 on Rafael Devers. That's going to be strike 3. And now the first pitch coming into Xander Bogaerts. He's also looking for his first hit, and he gets it. The inning is going to continue as Xander Bogaerts lines one into left field for a 2-out single, puts the tying run on base for Jackie Bradley Jr. 2-2 pitch. Bradley swings through it. Red Sox get shut out. They hold the Astros offense to 1 run, and they still lose 1-0. The 1 run comes on a little tapper of an infield single from Yuli Gurriel, but the Red Sox offense just had nothing all game. Andrew Benintendi left with an injury, not a significant one. He'll be totally healthy by tomorrow, but wasting a solid outing from Brian Mata and a very good performance from the bullpen. That's about as frustrating as a loss as you can imagine. So Red Sox drop their first 2 in Houston. This one 1-0. Looking to see what the Yankees did here. Yankees also lost. The Yankees are playing some bad baseball themselves lately. They've lost 5 in a row, 6 of their last 7. So Red Sox fortunate to still be within a game and a half. Tampa Bay not doing much better either, so division is staying steady. Colton Wong with 6 hits. Madison Bumgarner with a shutout. Matt Whistler out for the year from Minnesota. George Springer signs an extension with Houston, so pour some salt on the wound there. George Springer will not be a free agent after the year. He gets a 4-year, $97.2 million deal from the Astros. Red Sox All-Star voting. Xander Bogaerts 3rd among shortstops. Jackie Bradley 3rd among center fielders. JT Martinez leading DHs. Alex Verdugo 3rd amongst right fielders. Ken Giles 4th amongst relievers. So that's going to do it here for us in this one. Red Sox drop a frustrating 1-0 game in Houston. Now looking to avoid a sweep on Sunday afternoon. That one will be at 2 o'clock. We will see you then.